people can tell that you are a big deal and you are crowned. And in order to undermine you, they want to do things to make you be in the energy of anxiety and worry. They want to affect things in your life through changes, which is negative changes. And they might even try to affect your finances. People can see just how respected you are, not just publicly, but by the divine. And they can't help but to want you to feel some type of way, or to make you feel uneasy, or to make you feel like the rug can get pulled right out from under you. People want individuals that are connected to you, they want your support system to make mistakes. They want your support system to feel regrets. So much so that the devil tries to tempt people to make bad decisions around you, or to put you in competitive situations. This demon is like whispering in this woman's ear, trying to get her to make bad decisions and intentions that are towards you. This actually happens more than you know. People put themselves in competitive situations with you and also cause problems and issues with you on purpose. Literally, something is talking them into being in this energy. For example, my partner is a divine masculine. He's an emperor. He is very in tune. And just like this card, this emperor looking at the snake, he is very aware of his environment. We went into a get together. There was like 40 people. Everyone is between 20s and 30s. And this random woman comes up to him, and you can just tell she had like snake, succubus, incubus energy. And so it kind of threw me off for the night, because I was trying to focus on everything that was going on, but I couldn't, because I can just see this slut like just trying to entrap my partner. And he noticed it right away. Look, the divine masculine is noticing the one night stand hookup type of energy. And so after that happened, like it really disturbed him to the point where like he had to talk to me about everything that went on, and he decided not to ever go back into those certain environments. Even till this day, I'll be like, baby, you going to the dance event? He'll be like, no, I'm not gonna go put myself in that type of scenario. So a true divine masculine or feminine, somebody that is truly one, will spot the signs of the sneak attacks and this shady, conniving, cheating, lying type of energy, and will obviously remove themselves or take care of the situation. So in this dynamic, it was like this woman was trying to get my partner to undermine me. But what she didn't realize is that this is not just a regular man. This is a high vibrational divine masculine. So at the end of it all, the things that she sent towards me, right, to try to trigger a breakup actually end up reversing back to her. That's why the Page of Cups is in reverse. This is like very childish, immature energy. And this energy was basically ricocheted back to the sender. So when people try to get you in anxiety and in worry and in regrets, they actually end up feeling that way. So after that situation, that woman avoided us, literally avoided us. And if she saw us coming, she would go in the opposite direction. And every time she saw us, she would feel that energy of like regret, or like I made a mistake, or I shouldn't have done that, or I feel shame, or I feel toxic, or so it's almost like you have a way of shining a light in the mirror in people's faces. And usually the types of people that can get away with bad behavior, they can't get away with it with you. They actually see why you're crowned. They're like, oh man, this person is truly respected. It doesn't matter what they try to do to entrap you, because it always backfires. It always backfires. They try to make negative changes in your life, and it ends up being a negative change in their life. And with judgment, it's like people end up being judged for the things that they do to you, whether they know it or not. And they also end up exposed. The sun shines brightly and it exposes all the shadows within. So yes, everyone around you gets exposed for the things that they do within, for the demons that they are, for the bad intentions that they have, whether they know it or not. This man has a lantern and it's looking at this snake, figuring out that this snake has really bad intentions. So like I said, somebody that is for you will spot the signs of an attack coming in and will counter it or will avoid it. And so this person that usually gets their way, this woman, she usually gets their way with men. She usually can tempt them away. She tried to do it to me and it did not work. Sorry. If anything now, this woman's now being changed. She's now seen herself as the toxic person that she actually is. So sometimes it takes you being in that environment to actually whistleblow the operation. For everyone to get exposed, sometimes you have to come into the mix, because people can't help but to try to undermine you. They want to snatch this crown off of you so hard, but nothing that they do will be successful. Sometimes you trigger people into an overreaction or into reacting overtly because they want the attention that you get. They want to be respected like you. They want to be cherished like you. They want to be honored. They want somebody to be ride or die for them like they are for you. And that's not the case. Like, you got this way from hard work, dedication, discipline, and knowing how to stay in your lane. Some people don't know how to do that. Some people hate how much money you have. Even if you feel like, oh, I don't have much, you know how to make well with what you do have. And people definitely notice you from afar, whether you know it or not. That was my first time being in that environment. And this is how that was my welcoming pact, was having a situation that was basically supposed to put me in anxiety and worry. So people that are for you, they will defend you till the end. They will not put you in situations where you feel uneasy or where you feel kind of like unprotected. No, someone that is for you will make sure that they are for you. I'm telling you, my partner does not play about me. Any type of psychic attacks or anything sent my way, he will put a stop to it. So, yes, for you guys, it's okay to have that competitive type of energy, because then you are going to overpower them. They will know exactly who the GOAT is, and it is not them. There's a reason why you're the one with this crown. It's like somebody who's been number one for so long, a number one contender, and everyone around them is trying to dethrone them. That's kind of like how you are. It's like you are well respected because you've earned your right, you've earned your keep. But obviously, there's going to be peons coming in left and right trying to dethrone you, right? Being reckless about it, thinking that they're leaving no evidence behind, or thinking that they aren't being caught. But at the end of the day, they've already been exposed. For the sun to come out twice, it's like people need to be careful around you, because the things that they do behind the scenes that most people don't notice, you will expose it to everybody without even trying. Without even trying.